So first, I'm going to take 2x times x squared, which is 2x cubed. Then I take 2x times 4x, which is 8x squared, and 2x times 5, which is 10x. Now for this second term of my binomial, I'm going to take 3 times x, which is 3x squared, 3 times 4x, which is 12x, and 3 times 5, which is 15. So I got 2x times everything in our trinomial, and 3x times everything in our trinomial. Now I combine like terms. So I've got 2x cubed, that's the only x cubed term. I have 8x and 3x, that gives me 11x squared. We're going to add that, 11x squared. I have 10x plus 12x, that gives me a 22x. Notice I'm crossing them off as I go along. When our problems get longer, sometimes it's beneficial to lightly cross out terms once we've already taken them into account. Then I have a positive 15 because that's my only constant. Let's look at example 2, and it's all variables. Look at that bad boy. X times x is x cubed. X times negative xy is negative x squared y. Remember, I take x and that gives me an x squared. X times y squared is a positive xy squared. Now I'm going to multiply everything by y. Y times x is x squared y. And I may not have mentioned this before. Things come up as we keep developing our mathematical skills, growing our mathematical toolbox. But you write your variables in alphabetical order. This means that AB is the same thing as BA. We prefer AB. And the reason we prefer AB and for them to be in alphabetical order is if I had 3AB plus 2BA, it's a little hard to see that this actually is the same, and you could add those two terms. Whereas if I have 3AB plus 2AB, I could see, okay, cool, that's 5AB. Sorry for the little sidebar. So what did I do? I took y times x squared and got x squared y. I'm going to take y times a negative x y, and that gives me negative xy squared. And then I take y times y and I get y cubed. Now we need to combine like terms. I've got x cubed minus x squared y plus x squared y, plus xy squared minus xy squared plus y cubed. Okay, my x squared y terms are going to cancel. So I've got x cubed. My xy squared terms are going to cancel. So I'm left with x cubed plus y cubed. So be really careful on what order you write your variables, because things are always going to cancel out. Or hopefully they will, sometimes. In special cases like this, which we'll explore more in chapter 5, of figure out why this simplified down to 2 cubes added together. For this section's last example, we're going to take a trinomial multiplied by another trinomial. And I'm going to do this in multiple colors, I think, to keep things organized. I hope that helps. Again, we just want to make sure every term in our first trinomial gets multiplied by every term in our second trinomial. And here's how I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead and clear these pen markings. I'm going to take x squared times everything. So I've got x squared times x squared, which is x to the 4th. X squared times a negative x, which is negative x cubed. And then I have x squared times a positive 2, which gives me a positive 2x squared. Now I'm done with my leading term. I'm now going to take a look at that 2x term. Does this color show up okay? I think it does. I'm going to take 2x times x squared, which gives me 2x squared. Sorry, 2x cubed. I'm going to take 2x times a negative x, which gives me a negative 2x squared. And then I'm going to take 2x times 2, which gives me a positive 4x. So now I've made sure my first term and my second term have been multiplied by everything in the second polynomial. Lastly, I'm going to look at this 1. I'm going to take 1 times x squared, and that gives me a positive x squared. 1 times negative x gives me a negative x, and 1 times 2 gives me a 2. Now is when I combine like terms. So I look, okay, I've got 1x to the 4th term, Cool, that guy's done. Next, I have negative 3x cubed plus 2x cubed. That would give me a positive x cubed, so those are done. Now I look at my degree 2 terms, of which there are 3. So if I have 2x squared minus 2x plus x squared, that's just going to give me x squared because 2 minus 2x cancels. Then I have 4x minus x. That's going to give me a positive 3x. I'm left with my constant of 2. So that's how we'd multiply a trinomial by another trinomial.